Wednesday. There we go. Wednesday. Okay. And I am trying to also
what I'm about to say, y'all might think I'm losing.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we don't open up somebody else information. What's up, K Beck? Dr. D here. I'm in a funky little mood that I'm shifting today. Grand Rising, Kevin. I ain't seen you in a minute. I am going to talk about this little mood I've been in this morning. I didn't get good rest, but I really think it's going to help people today. Because a lot of times we don't really own our feelings. We don't own where we're at in that stated moment. How you feeling over there, Kevin? How you feeling today? How are you feeling? While I try to open this thing. Moody-ish. Hope I'm doing this right. Alright. Talking about relationships, talking about self, talking about a lot of different stuff. Alright, I think I'm on both of these. If y'all watching, I'm on Instagram, IG, follow Dr. D. That's with 3 E's at the end on either one of these platforms. I am practicing going live a little bit more often over here on TikTok. So I'm actually in a training today. Normally I am seeing clients in clinic. I do telehealth services for mental health where, I help people change their quality of life. So I'm hoping some people will get on here. If you get on here, at least from what I see from other people's lives, this ain't Dr. D thing, so I don't really know how to do everything here. I don't have a moderator. I don't have all this fancy stuff that y'all be having yet. Okay, I'm still learning. But I know they be saying something about tap the screen. So tap the screen for Dr. D. And I know over here on Instagram, y'all could wave at me so I could see y'all and I'm going to chime in. But I'm going to just start talking. And if you come in, say something positive today. Like, we're going to shift the mood and shift the energy. And give me 1 second, because I'm in a little bit of a training here, so I need to make sure I'm listening to these people. I'm in this training. So this morning, I woke up in a groggy mood. I woke up in a groggy, funky mood. I really did. And also, if you on this live, please, by all means, not just tap the screen, but share this, because somebody can relate to this. I know that you can. I know you can relate to this. So I didn't sleep well last night. The weather has been changing. It's tripping up my breathing patterns or whatever. My old man, he slept great. He was like, we usually wake up in a great mood. He's all in a cheery mood. I was in a pissy mood. And I'm just fussing. I'm not even fussing at him. I'm fussing about life. I'm fussing about, just a variety of different things. It was no rhyme or reason to it. And I did several things. That I tell my clients to do, and I'm going to share with y'all on this live. So first of all, checking in with how you feel. You've been asleep all night, or you've been resting all night. You are not grounded. When you wake up in the morning, you are not grounded. You are not grounded at all. What's up, Alex? You're not grounded at all. You wake up, you have traveled to different dimensions, if you will. What's up, Chuck? You traveled to different dimensions or different realms or different state of being without any of your control while you were asleep, while you were unconscious. And then you wake up to this reality. And a lot of times you aren't grounded. So I was not grounded this morning. I woke up and I'm just like in this state of disruption. I'm in a groggy mood. My old man said, hey, how did you wake up this morning? Right? He usually asks how I'm doing. And I'm like, I woke up groggy. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is check in on how you feeling. Check in on how you feeling. And then asking yourself, why are you feeling this way? Well, I'm going to admit, I did not do that right out the gate. I wanted to wake up and bitch about the situation. I didn't sleep. I didn't breathe well. It's been hot. It's too hot. It's too cold. I'm just going back and forth, just talking. What I was trying to do is to talk out my feelings. You cannot talk out your feeling. What's up, Teton? You cannot talk out your feelings, okay? These are sensations that are in your body. It's energy that's in your body. What's up, Edwin? You can't talk these things out, right? We allow them to flow. And yet I did. What I was doing is being very heady. I wasn't grounded. So if you know anything about energy, today is Wednesday. We under that Mercury energy, okay? It's a lot of communication. It's a lot of things going back and forth through these realms. And so I understood that. However, I still wanted to be in my human aspect of that. I still wanted to be in my human aspect and just bitch and complain like, and what I'm doing is helping Mercury move in so many different ways. What's up, Patricia? Move in so many different ways, but not in a way which would be useful for me, okay? So the more that we acknowledge our own way that we contribute to our experience, the more that we can have control over our lives. So first you want to check in with how you feel. I was feeling groggy. I didn't get much sleep. You hear the little congestion, right? The weather been changing back and forth. Dr. D was all night while her old man like this. I'm like, dude, this coughing ain't disrupting you. Like, I'm angry because he's not sleeping. He's not having disruptive sleep. And so he says, babe, how did you sleep last night? Dude, I didn't sleep good at all. Like, I'm bitchy this morning. So checking in with how you feeling and why you feeling. And I'm reading my notes because I want to be intentional about what I'm sharing this morning, because I really feel like this, I know, see how I changed my language? I know that this is going to help somebody. If it helped one person and you share this information with somebody, then so be it. Now over here, I think on Instagram or whatever this thing called TikTok, I click, something like a little like. Come on, help a sister out. I'm trying to learn how to use this live. And over here, if you're on the Instagram, wave at a sister. Let me know you in here. And then why are you feeling that way? So it doesn't always have to be external things. It could be internal things. So internally, I'm a little sleep deprived. Okay, that's one thing. But then as I started grounding myself, taking deep breaths and listening to let me get my coffee. Hold on. Listening to the feedback from my old man. He like, baby, why you in this mood? Come on, it's sunny outside, blah, blah, blah. I start thinking about other things that we're working on in the next phase that we're moving into, and things aren't moving as quickly as I want them to go. So boom, that's where the real agitation or anger is coming from, because there's things that are happening that are outside of my control that I have not been accepting. So it wasn't just the disruption in my sleep. It's been the disruption in my way of being. So then I have to ask myself the next question. What do I want? What do I want in this moment? Not what do I want in the future, because there's no such thing as that. Not what do I want about my past. So what do I want in this moment? What I really wanted was a nice cup of coffee. That's what I wanted. I really wanted, I'm going to jump down to one of my last things that I had is to choose to be in that space. I wanted to choose to just be in my thoughts. My old man, he wanted, in the morning, we talk, we laugh, we do the thing that we do, okay? We grown, all right? But I didn't want none of that this morning. I just wanted to be by myself in my thoughts, and I wanted to ground myself. And I kept saying that, okay, baby, I love you if you're watching this. I kept saying that, but he wanted to be in my space. What's up, Nina? What's up, Laverne? Am I doing this? Okay. Please tap that like button, tap that screen wave. I wanted to be in that space. I wanted to stay in that space and figure me out. And so if you're in a relationship and you partnership, if your partner asks you for space, right? We don't need to really ask for space. We can take it, but I should say respect that space. Respect that space. because sometimes it's a lot going on with that particular person that they're trying to figure out, and they don't really want to take it out on you. And so what was really coming up for me is that I've been working on a project for several weeks, and it's not moving. Although I know it's coming, it's not moving at the pace that I wanted to move at. And so once you know what you want, are you acknowledging that what you want will come in the timing that it's going to come in? Not in your timing, but in the timing that it's supposed to come in. Agitation can often come into play when you're wanting to rush the universe, okay? You don't rush that thing. It come when it's supposed to. If it's for you, it's for you, and it's going to come when it's supposed to come. You just need to keep moving toward it. And so my agitation today is because Mercury Wednesday is doing its thing. But it's not doing this thing at the pace that I want it to be done at. And only my people who are grounded in the information that I'm sharing right now will really truly understand. Otherwise, what I'm sharing is really going to sound like gibberish to the average person. What's up, Pancho Villa? Okay. And then acknowledging the feeling, but then expressing the feeling. Expressing the feeling can be done in so many different ways. It could just be taking some deep breaths. For real. It's just taking some deep breaths. Like, damn, I'm agitated as fuck right now. I am. Right? That's all I have to do. I don't have to be angry with the feeling. I don't have to be angry with the feeling at all. I don't have to compound the feeling by saying the feeling shouldn't be there. Feel guilty for the feeling. No, I'm agitated. I want what I want right now. That's a reality for some people. That doesn't mean that I have to get it, but acknowledging that that's why I'm agitated, why I'm angry. I want rest rather than being in this training that I'm in, having to engage with these people. Matter of fact, let me check in on this thing right now. Make sure they're not asking me for nothing. Right? Acknowledging that I'm in this training for 2 days. Listening to some stuff that honestly I really don't want to hear. It is useful information. Yes, it is. But acknowledging I don't want to be in this training right now because, like I said, I didn't get adequate rest. Taking the space, as I share, taking the space is important. But choosing the feeling. Now, here's the part where often my clients get frustrated, and even me myself can get frustrated. Am I really feeling this way because this feeling is being imposed on me, or am I choosing the feeling? And I'm going to share with you, you're choosing the feeling. I chose agitation this morning. Honestly, I'm not agitated right now. Honestly, because I've gone through these steps, I'm chilling. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I think about the last thing my old man said as he walked out the door. He said, "You really think that I'm going to leave my baby here feeling like all groggy?" No, I'm not. I said, bye. Yeah, I said, bye. Leave me alone. Bye. I love you too, right? And I laughed because what he was sharing in his own way, he's not a psychologist, right? But he's a human. He's sharing in his own way. But you ain't got to be mad. You ain't got to be mad unless you want to be mad. And so as I stomped and did whatever else I did after he left out the door, because he didn't do anything to me. Like I said, I woke up this way. I took my shower. And I said, you know what? I haven't worn no makeup in a while. If y'all seen any of my posts and anything, what's up about Bobby Claiborne? If y'all seen any of my posts over the last probably 2 months, you have not seen me with makeup on. Because I'm like, I don't feel like makeup. If I want to wear makeup, I'll wake up. But I said, you know what? I want to change this temperament. So I've told you about choosing the feeling. It's not that makeup changes the feeling, but I just changed my energy. I shifted my focus. You can distract yourself from the uncomfortable thoughts that you have sometimes. You can distract yourself from the uncomfortable feelings that you have. But you got to acknowledge that you even feeling that way in the first place. If you don't acknowledge that thing, then you can't address a problem that you don't acknowledge that you have. That's like if you fat as fuck, right? And then you always out of breath and you talk about it's your asthma, the reason why you can't breathe. No, you making your body work harder because of that, right? Or if every time you in social events, nobody don't want to never be around you because you always show up to the event drunk as fuck, right? Acknowledging that you have a drinking problem instead of saying you're a social drinker. I probably touched a nerve to somebody that's watching it right now, but I'm just telling the truth and telling you what it is. I do this for a living, and I'm living. So then letting go of the feeling. So while I was in the shower, I'm like, okay, you know what, Z? You know what? You gonna get out of here, you gonna put on, I ain't put on a lot. Tap them eyebrows up a little bit, put a little eyeliner on, put a little lipstick on, shift your focus, comb your hair, okay, whatever, put the little band on it. But shift your focus. You don't have to stay in this state. And then the ultimate thing I did to say that I'm going to shift the focus is to get on live. I hold myself accountable in this way. If you go down my feed, you go down Facebook is the main one I use. I really, over the last year or so, started using Instagram and TikTok. I used to be on Facebook a lot. So the same tagline, follow Dr. D. During COVID, by me seeing a lot of clients and then me dealing with my own stuff during the period of COVID, I found like myself feeling a lot of negative, feeling very dark, in a very dark place. How I shifted that focus is to pour into other people. Now I hear some people say, my cup is empty. I can't pour anything. No, actually all that negative energy, my cup was too full of energy. So what I did was shift the focus. I didn't shift negative energy. What I said was, hey, who else is in this space right now? Right? We're going to collaborate. We're going to do this collective thing. And how can I help you right now? I transform that energy. And then I hope today, I don't know who's watching, that is maybe helping. I hope that you've got a flash goal. I don't know what that means. What is flash? Y'all help me out. What is a flash goal? 3 gifters send a rose to your live in 15 minutes. Okay. I told y'all I'm new to this. Can I get 3 roses, y'all? Whatever that is. Can y'all do that for a sister? Anyway, I shifted the focus. I shifted the focus by actually getting on live. I got on live multiple times. I was always live on Facebook. But I actually shifted a post and I said, how y'all doing right now? There's a post on Facebook back in 2020. It says probably the summerish of 2020. I said, how y'all doing right now? For real. And so many people responded. And what I end up doing is doing my therapy thing right there on Facebook. Right. And when I finished responding to everybody, whatever mood I was in was completely gone because I shifted the energy. So that's what I did this morning. When I got in the shower, I was like, no, I'm not going to walk around all day groggy just because I didn't have any sleep. I'm going to shift that focus. What's up, Jules? I'm going to shift that focus by pouring into the community that I serve here on this cyber world. So it put something up there that gave me a challenge, y'all, for 3 roses in 15 minutes. I got 13 minutes left. Can y'all do whatever it is you're supposed to do on TikTok that a sister can get 3 roses? Help a sister out. What's up, Grace? Now, as I continue to work, I got 2 more things, and then I want y'all to communicate with me. I'm going to answer some questions this morning on mental health if you're open to it. I said letting go of the feeling. So I chose to let go of the feeling, and I'm shifting my focus, and I'm just being right now. I'm just being. If anger comes up for me again today or irritability, I'm going to own it. I'm going to own it in everything. I told you I got a little training that I'm doing right now. I'm going to own it. I'm going to own it. I'm going to acknowledge it, and I'm going to choose to shift and let it go. Right? But I'm going to stay present. I'm a little distracted because I got a training going on. But other than that, I'm going to stay present. I'm going to stay present with myself. And I'm also over here. I got folks over here on Instagram hitting me up. Teton, come on. What's up, Kevin? So, what questions do you have about dealing Gotham Phantom? What questions, if any, or what are you struggling with right now, mental health wise? So my specialty, I neglected to mention, is working with individuals with trauma. Now, please, for your own sake, don't go in here disclosing like the gory details of your trauma. You don't want to expose yourself in that way. I'm not suggesting that you do that. But what I am suggesting is that you just share what, what you may struggle with on a day-to-day basis. Is it intrusive thoughts? Is it relationships? And I can try to help answer your questions. And y'all help a sister out with this challenge, okay? I got 11 minutes left to get 3 roses. I don't even know what that means or how that works. I rarely go on live. I think I've been on live, haven't been on this live thing in 2 years because honestly, TikTok is a little different for me. Instagram, I could just click on it. I kind of know what to do. Hope I didn't miss anything. I always notice on TikTok, it's a different animal over here with TikTok. I don't always know. Okay, it says it's one person that's on. I think is what it's telling me. That one person, do you have a question? I mean, do you guys know how much it costs per hour to go see a therapist, especially if you don't even have insurance? Right? It's a lot. I'm giving you an opportunity to ask a question that you've always wanted to ask a therapist. If you're struggling with something right now, don't be shy. I think the stupidest question is the one you don't ask. For real. All right. Oh, I gotta go let my babies back in. Right now they talking about, what's up, Cynthia? We're talking about trauma. We're talking about trauma right now. I'm actually in a trauma training too. Oh, Lord. Would y'all believe that just 2 years ago I didn't have no hair. Now this hair is like everywhere. What is Tampa connected? I wish I knew the specific person that was actually on. I speak directly to you. It's like crickets on this thing. Let me chime in onto this meeting is being transcribed. Jocelyn sent TikTok universe. I don't know what that means. I'm probably like, what in the world? Yeah, it's okay. If I still got, I signed up for something. It's supposed to be 3 flowers and something about my live duration. I don't know. Dr. Z don't have no problem. I'm never losing. As long as what's up, Bobby Williams? As long as I put in and try that thing. There's lots of people that never even go live. So this was up Tuesday and Thursday at 4 p.m. TikTok. It's so many notifications up here. I'm up here trying to see more than what's up with them. So ain't that. Anyway, for anyone that saw somebody else that just pop back on, I'm going to indicate to y'all what I was talking about a little bit earlier. I was saying, I wish I could get this same filter over here in TikTok that I got in Instagram. I like it better. Give me a little caramel tan. I'm not so pale. I was saying this morning, I woke up really, really groggy. And initially, me feeling that grogginess because I didn't really sleep well. I was a little congested. What's up, Prince Fino? And I was saying the way that I go through that process in order to shift my focus, in order to change the way that I'm feeling, as opposed to blaming things outside of myself, and as opposed to victimizing myself, oh, woe is me, the world is this, the DBD, blah, 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 blah. So the first thing, I'm going to read my notes. These are the notes that I wrote to myself this morning, how I quickly shifted. These are things that I share with my clients. Is first, check in on how you feeling. Most of y'all might just jump out the bed, or you jump right on your device and you start checking in with what everybody doing on social media, or you start checking in with everybody doing in your household, but you don't check in with you. So first thing is, why am I feeling this irritability, this grogginess? Well, one reason was because I didn't really sleep well. The temperature changing and different things like that. So I was literally sleep deprived. So sleep deprivation, you can go Google it, right? Sleep deprivation can cause irritability, among other things. That's a whole different life, all right? Then grounding yourself. How many of you just just jump out the bed? You wake up and you just jump out the bed. That you're not grounded at all. You were sleeping. You were in different realms, in different spaces of consciousness, whatever you want to put there. And then you wake up and you just assume that you're connected. It's like starting your car in the cold and you just start driving and that thing started going, right? You didn't warm that thing up. You didn't ground your car, if you will. So you didn't ground yourself in that space. So before I even got out of bed, I started checking in with me, like my body parts, my feelings, whatever, my thoughts. And I realized that not only was I sleep deprived, I was also having a lot of thoughts that were transpiring in my sleep that are in my day, that's in my waking time. But when you're asleep, you can't control these things, right? About the next moves and phases that I'm moving in my professional and my personal spaces, and things that aren't moving as quickly as I like. So that's where the irritability is coming from. So you have to be able to acknowledge, right? Acknowledge the feeling, acknowledge why they're there. And what do you want? Well, what I want to do is I want to feel balanced. I want to feel grounded. I want these things to go through, right? But I also have to look at what it is that I can control and what I can't control. I can't control that these things will come to pass. I cannot necessarily control the timing of it because there's other moving pieces. I can control following up with certain people who may not have followed through on certain deliverables. I can do that. I can follow up with my, I can control my temperament, my perspective on the thing, that everything does not have to go in my timing, or that things are moving at a different pace and moving in my favor. How many of you actually think about whatever you're going through right now and thinking, hey, this is moving in my favor? That this irritability and me being here on this live sharing my process may be working in my favor, if you will. All right. And then taking the space, like I said earlier today, my old man, he's just like, he's just all in my space like he normally is. We normally vibe in that way, but I was, right? I wasn't the nicest person this morning. I wasn't mean to him. I was just like, babe, like I'm not feeling it this morning. I'm irritable, right? I need a little space. Being able to take the space. You don't need to ask for space. Okay, you are responsible for your physical, spiritual, emotional, and financial safety. Space. You control how much access that you give to a person. And then you choosing the feeling. So did I want to continue to choose that particular feeling? I still got 3 more minutes for this flower thing. 3 flowers. Y'all drop 3 flowers in there for a sister. Dang. All right. So choosing the feeling. I could choose to stay stuck in that particular space. I could choose to stay stuck in that level of irritability, or I can change. This often frustrates my clients initially when I share this concept with them. Thank you for the hearts. Wish I knew who's doing that. Thank you so much. How do I... Somebody told me, how do I, Scotty. Thank you, Scotty, I think is who's doing it. Thank you so much. Thank you. You say, how do I shift it? I can't shift it. Dr. D, you mean to tell me, Dr. D, you mean to tell me I'm making myself feel this way? Yes. Yes, you are. If 10 people go to a movie, 7 people come out the movie, say the movie sucked. 3 people come out and say that it was amazing. Who's right? Who's wrong? Nobody. It's all their perspective. That's what life is. Life is this huge movie. Thank you so much, Scotty, for all the hearts. I so appreciate you right now. So if we think about life as a movie and we determine if we give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, we determine we like it, we don't like it. That's what life is. So this morning, I didn't like life for a little bit. I wanted to be groggy, but I could shift the focus. What's up, Melissa? I could shift the focus. Thank you, Scotty. I have 1 minute left, guys, for to get 3 flowers. Please drop that in there for a sister. So choosing the feelings. So I said, you know what? No. I don't want to be in a state of grogginess all day. Like our time is our most precious commodity. I don't want to be mad all day. Sometimes I want to be mad for a little bit. Okay, I'm going to be mad I think I was mad for about a good 2 hours this morning. But I'm not going to waste my whole 24 hours. So I shifted that focus. I said, hey, I'm going to go and take me a little shower, right? I do that every day, by the way, for those of y'all. I'm like, did she just take a shower today? No, I take a shower every day. But I haven't been wearing makeup in like about 2 months. I just like, you know what? I don't feel like all that extra. I got 29 seconds, y'all. Go ahead and drop them 3 roses there for me, please. What's up, Jax and Zarel? And so I put on a little eyebrow, a little eyeliner, and I was like, I want to shift the focus and pour in to this cyber community that has been following me about ways to use the same tools that I've been using to shift my focus. I don't feel anything like I felt this morning. This morning, if y'all would have saw me, y'all be like, oh, who is that lady? Why she act like that? Okay, I didn't achieve it. That's okay. It's all good. Chime in started 25th. There's so many notifications here. What's up, Matt? What's up, Salima? So I chose to let go of that feeling of irritability. I really did. I chose to let go of that feeling of irritability. Bear with me, y'all. I told y'all doing a little training here. I chose to let go of that feeling, and then I chose to embody, right? I chose to embody a new feeling, contentment. I'm content this morning. I'm content that I have the ability and the capacity to change my experience at any point in time when I get ready. I don't have to walk around blaming people. I don't have to blame my childhood, because I experienced trauma. That's why I woke up irritable this morning. Or if me and my old man had to argue, which we didn't, but if we had to argue, go and blame my childhood, the way my mama or my daddy treated me, or because I was this. No, I own my experience by just being in that moment, acknowledging, hey, I feel irritable right now, and I'm choosing to shift that focus. Finally, just staying present, staying totally present. I gotta say, I've only done maybe a handful of lives on TikTok, but this one was fun today. I think it's because I chose to show up differently and not be afraid of TikTok. Because TikTok, y'all, I got so many notifications coming in. TikTok, this is a different animal. I'm used to FaceTime, not FaceTime, what you call that thing? Facebook, and a little bit of Instagram. And I'm trying to get a little more acclimated to TikTok. Because sometimes y'all be looking like y'all be having fun over here. So anyway, I appreciate y'all chiming in with me. I appreciate all the hearts and everything like that. And what's up, Zada? Let me make sure I try to speak to everybody if I didn't already. Noel, Eugene, KJ, Matt, and Scotty. Shout out to you if you still on. Shotty gave me these mad likes. So I so appreciate all of y'all. And y'all go crush your day.